This is Carl at National RV Detroit, and I'm going to walk you through this 2019 Keystone Cougar, model 32 RLI. Okay, so you have two living area slide rooms, one with the kitchen on it, and the other one with the dinette on it. Two power awnings. Okay, this is just TV hookups here. Let's see what we have here for you. This is your control panel, control box, I guess you would call it. And then of course you got your dump hose and that sort of thing. Alrighty. Two 30-pound LP tanks, both full. Now you can crank this power tongue jack, you can crank this using a 3/4 inch crank if you have to. If it ever fails, you can do that. Alright. You've got a deep cycle marine battery here. Alrighty. Storage here. Okay. So, this is the water heater here. Let me open it up. Okay, so now this trailer is winterized, so this is the anode rod here, and that's where it screws into the plug-in anode rod. So right now this is drained empty. What I need to show you is this switch here, this rocker switch right here in the lower left-hand corner. It controls the heating element that's behind this cover, the electric heating element. So for the electric heating element to work, you have to turn that on. It also works on gas. The rest of the controls are inside. Right now it's empty because it's winterized. So you never run it without water. So after you de-winterize the trailer, if you don't know this, you may know this, you want to make sure that there's water in the water heater tank before you turn it on. Otherwise that's considered dry fire in it and it'll damage it for sure. Your cable, your hookup hooks up right here. Okay. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is for a solar panel here. It's a Furrion solar panel port. If you happen to buy one to charge your battery, it's just to charge your battery. All right. So you have your tanks. You got your gray tank here and your black tank. All right. That's self-explanatory. But if you come down here to the docking station, we'll open it up here. Now, this is the city water hookup right here. So you put those on there, you turn it on, and everything's pressurized, ready to go. Now, if you happen to go to a campground that does not have plumbing on the campsites, you can pre-fill your fresh water tank and use the electric pump to operate the water and so all the plumbing work just like you have city water. In order to fill your tank, you would just put it in this position. You see there's a diagram right here. So you just change the position and then that would fill the tank, and then you can use the onboard pump. The most common way, like I said, is just city water. Now the reason I want to show you this is the black tank flush. After you dump your black tank, you leave the valve open, you can hook your hose right onto here, turn it on, and it'll flush out your black tank, which is a good feature. Now this is a 50 amp system here, so you got a 50 amp 30-foot cord here, and we give you the adapters to reduce it down. Excuse me. These are just campground hookups here. It's campground cable and satellite, that sort of thing. You have a ladder so you can go up and inspect your roof. You want to inspect your roof every 90 days or so. You're just going to look at the sealant, make sure there's no cracking or separation. Make sure that there's no damage to the roof from low branches or road debris flipping up there. Just check it out and make sure everything's in good shape. If you do see issues, get it taken care of immediately. Okay. This also is telling us, this housing here tells us this is pre-wired for a backup camera if you ever want to get a backup camera. Okay? Let me just walk around.
Congratulations.
This way. Okay. Let's see here. So we'll go inside. Now to adjust the legs on the length of your legs on this, your stairs here, you just pull this pin here. There's one on each side. You can adjust it that way. All right, so you got a touch panel here. This is a sensor for your heating and cooling, okay? Alright, so you're just going to turn it on. It's going to be 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, this is pretty self-explanatory, but I'll go through it. Your water pump, your water heater. It tells you your battery, 13.2 volts in your battery. You go to HVAC, and it's on and off, right? Pretty basic. Go back. Let me go back this way. If you go to slide rooms, for example, you get your bed slide, kitchen slide, sofa, dinette slide, front awning, and rear awning. Controls there. And then, of course, lighting. This tells you the levels of your black tank, your fresh tank, your black tank, and your 2 gray tanks. The second gray tank is called a galley tank. Generally, it's for your kitchen sink. So that would be great. That would be gray tank number 2. Okay. So this is all. That's all pretty basic. Excuse me. You have a fan and range hood vent. Okay. The microwave works like any other microwave. Let's see if he's got the gas turned on here. Hopefully he does. If not, I'll just talk you through it. So this is the sparker right here. You turn this one clockwise. All right. So we're just going to turn it on. Of course, it's off. Do I want to go do that? Yeah, I'll go turn it on for you. That way you'll be able to see it light. Okay. Okay. Now it'll take a few minutes to get the gas up to the range now, but we'll get it going. So I'll turn tune on to speed it up. There we go. So that's pretty straightforward. Now the oven, you can spark down at all the way to the back. On the bottom is a pilot light. You can see me sparking back there, right? Okay. So what you do is you go to the far right knob, which is the oven knob. You go to the picture of the flame, which is pilot light. You depress it and hold it. Then you're going to spark this by turning it clockwise until the pilot light lights down here. After it lights, you still hold it for another 10 seconds or so, then go to operating temperature. When you shut it off, the flame goes out, obviously, but so does the pilot light. So you have to relight the pilot light each time you use the oven. Alright, your refrigerator is a Dometic gas absorption refrigerator. It's pretty simple. It works on 110 AC or LP gas. You're going to want it on auto. Auto means electric. So it'll always seek out electricity, and if you can't find it or loses it, it switches to gas. You can set it on gas if you choose to, but this will take care of you when it comes to the most common hierarchy when it comes to the source. You go from electricity then to gas. It'll do that automatically. The other excuse me. The only other thing to know is this thing right here is called a thermistor, and you see the sticker there. It says the higher you go, the cooler it is. Let me get over there. So you want it like it is now. You want it up all the way. You rarely have to turn it down. You just figure you're going to want it turned up as high as it goes. Now let's see where he's got the remotes here. Hold on. I got some screws there. Let me put those up. I don't know what those are for, but I'll find out if anything. Okay. We got a new guy here, and he does things differently. Maybe he put them in here. I'm going to set the camera down for a second. Sorry, just sit right there. Yeah, he's got them in here. Okay. Alright, so this remote here is for the fireplace. Let's see if he's got it turned on here. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we're unplugged right now, so I'll have to talk you through it. I'm running off battery right now. So let me just talk you through it. On and off, obviously, you can set the temperature with a thermostat. You can set the fan speed, low, high, and off. So you can use it as a space heater. You can also, you can change the appearance of the flame Also, it has a timer, so you can set it to turn on and turn off whenever you choose. Now this, like I said, this runs on 110 AC, not 12 volts. Now the radio, this is the remote for the radio. Okay, so you can stream off this USB here. You can hook up wirelessly with Bluetooth and stream from your phone or your tablet. You can play CDs and DVDs right here. You got 2 speaker zones, 1 and 2. 1 is inside the trailer, 2 is outside the trailer, and all your basic functions of a radio and disc player. So, but you can, like I said, it has Bluetooth, plus you can stream off this USB, plus you can play discs. So there's a lot you can do with it. The TV is self-explanatory. This is a remote for that, of course, and so that's just the thing about this TV. It looks like you have to latch it or strap it when you're traveling, so it doesn't bounce loose, I guess. So, okay, all right. So this is your hide-a-bed. You remove these cushions here. You grab it right here, pull it out, and then put the legs down. Flip the back into place. You got a 3-panel sleeper sofa. This is your 2 theater seats, of course. All right. The bathroom. The thing to know right now, he's got it open. He's still prepping it, but you can see it's in bypass mode right now. This is how you change the valves, or where you change the valves. There's 2 screws holding this panel on. Right now it's in bypass mode, and there's no water in it. So if you don't know, you'd hook up the city water and turn on all the faucets, the showers, to flush the toilet till nothing but clear water comes out. Then you switch that back into camping mode and let it fill up. Okay? Alright. The thing to know about the toilet is that when you step on this pedal all the way down, the trap opens and water will swirl into the black tank below. When you can't use this dry or without chemicals. So what you do, when you get to the campground, your black tank is empty. Your black tank is empty, obviously. So you hook up the city water and your power. Then you come in here and you'll step on this pedal, and you'll just let about a gallon of water flow into the black tank, and then you dump your chemical in there, and you're all set. Now, if you're going to stay another week at the campground you're at, and you had to flush your black tank, you can't use it empty, right, or dry. So you have to do that again. You just repeat the procedure. About a gallon of water or so, and some chemical. All right. Simple enough. There's storage underneath the bed, of course. This is the reason you have a 50 amp system, this is pre-wired for a second air conditioner. So that's what the sticker's telling us, I'm sure. The air conditioner would drop, we'd remove the vent and the air conditioner would drop right in, and you have a sensor over here for this would probably be zone 2, so that would be your zone 2 sensor. But it's pre-wired for a second AC. Of course, your TV, you can mount it here or set it on the stand here and just stow it. Then you've got a front closet, of course. Okay. All right, so I think that's good there. This is a carbon monoxide detector. You also have a smoke detector. Let's find that right over here. The smoke detector is, wait a minute, is up over here. This is your LP gas detector right here. It should always be green like it is. This is your power converter here. Trick is to get it open. There we go. So what this does, it converts 110 AC to 12 volt DC. So you got regular circuit breakers here like you'd see at home, and they're all labeled. Those are 110 AC. Then it converts the power to 12 volt DC over here. You got automotive type fuses, and they're labeled. If they ever blow, they'll actually light up and you can see them through this plastic here. Also, when you're plugged in, it's a battery tender, so it'll sense how much energy your battery needs up front and send it whatever it needs. If it's charged, it'll just trickle a couple amps. If it's low, it can send 10 or whatever it needs. So that's a power converter plus it's a battery tender. Okay. All right, let me walk around one more time, make sure I didn't forget anything. I think I've got it this time. Yes, I believe so. Okay, so remember what I told you about inspecting the roof and all the seals on the trailer. That's very important. Also, remember I said there's antifreeze in the system and the water heater is bypassed. Okay? Thank you very much.